Alrighty, we're here at the Houston's residence. This is for claim number 0827817535. We're here to do a repair of this shingle here we have marked out. Of course, you can see the crease on it, so we're going to be removing this shingle out by removing the fasteners here on this nail line as well as the fasteners up here on this nail line. But what we're going to be looking for in this repair, we're going to be looking for creases, mat transfer, nail blow-throughs, tears, and granule loss. If you go back and look at the industry standard in the grading scorecards, you will notice that it only takes one failed point to consider this a failed repair. What I'm going to do first real quick is I'm going to lightly brush over this control area to show that granules aren't just falling off casually. But again, I'm going to be removing this crease shingle here by removing the fasteners here on this nail line as this one here without causing any type of collateral damage. All right, I want to point out we are already having nail blow-throughs. As you can see here, the nail head has disappeared because it's up under the shingle. You can tell by the rise in the shingle as well. So what I'm going to have to do is get under here and all right, you can tell the matting is actually all over the nail head where it's fracturing as we're removing the nails. You'll actually be able to see this a lot better whenever I remove the shingle all the way. All right, again, point out here. Again, it happened here as well. You'll actually be able to see this better when I get the shingle out. This continuously happen across every fastener through here. We're leaving big old holes in the shingle just because of the overdriven nails. So what you'll see across the fastener, the nail strip on the shingle that I removed, you will see the holes that are actually being left every time. Every time we go to remove one of these fasteners, we're leaving a gaping hole in the shingle. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yep. Okay. You could hear them just rolling off. Okay, what I'm going to do is set this over here and show you what I'm referring to about the holes that are being left. You notice here there's a big gaping hole here, gaping hole here, here. And what is happening is here, is that every time we remove one of these nails, we're actually leaving these same holes in the same spot across here. So we cannot drive the nails back into the same holes in the shingle. So what we're doing is we're leaving big opening voids in the shingle everywhere that these nails were at. But we're going to go ahead and continue to put this shingle in. We definitely don't want to leave anything exposed for her. All right, now I am going to point out something. I'm going to use the roof snake. here is the area that's going to be impacted when we go to use this. So what is going to happen is when I drive this nail, put kinetic force here on the roof snake, it's going to create kinetic energy here. It's going to actually leave an impact here. So what I'm going to do is remove the, so you can obviously see nothing's moving. But I wanted you to see the impact created by using the roof snake right there. And just to show that it does consistently do this across the field, I am going to use it again. Okay. Highlight the area. Okay. I want you to see the spot that using this roof snake. So it actually causes more damage when using it. So it's actually leaving an impact every time we use it on the roof. Consistent to the same thing as what hail would do. So we're not going to use it. I also want to point out there's one of the large holes from the nail heads being removed from the shingle. Again, another large hole in the shingle, in the matting. Consistent again, large hole in the matting. So everywhere that I'm having to drive these nails in at, right beside it, is going to be another area with a large hole in it. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the brush and brush across the top. Yep. I want you to see the shingles, that the granules that are just rolling down. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back and highlight everything. Okay. We'll start with the creasing at the top. Of course, we do got creasing. You can tell here. See it starting across this area here. So we have creasing here, consistent creasing across here, as well as here too. So we have creasing. Actually have creasing on that shingle as well as this one too, across the very top. All right, so we do got creasing. Matte transfer, I did not see. Looking over the shingle, not see any matte transfer. So there's no matte transfer. Now nail blow throughs, we definitely did what I showed you on the shingle that we removed, as well as whenever we were applying the fasteners back, you seen the holes beside it. Now we do got tears due to the shingle tearing, just simply as we're removing these fasteners. And of course you have granule loss, which is always expected. But at the end of the day, like I said, we only need one of these to deem this as a failed repair. And as you can tell, we do have 4. Thank you very much.